Engelstalige mensen hier? Ja? Yeah. Okay, goed. I'll do a Dutch poem first about the horrific celebrations on New Year. I find it often horrific. You know, New Year in Amsterdam is always typified by the fact that you get on your bicycle on New Year's Day and you go the broken glass, right? Nearly every fucking year, right? So this is what I came out with this year. It's called Koud en Nieuw. Good, huh? Good start, huh? Funny title already. Halfway there, aren't we? Niks is stouter als een vuurwerkgekke kabouter. Niks is zo erg als een vuurwerkgeile dwerg. Niets gets een panicking als een vuurwerkzieke manneken. Niks alleen elven en fietsband vernielende scherven. Niets is zo beneden pijl als een vuurwerkbom of een vuurwerkpijl. De drank, het gejank en 's ochtends alleen maar stank voor dank. Op oud en nieuw hoef ik geen juppie applaus, ik zit liever lekker thuis in mijn uppie voor de buis. There you go. See what I did there? I rhymed juppie with in mijn uppie. I thought quite good that, isn't it? Good, huh? Right, this is did a bit of satire about what happened. Apparently it happened a few months ago in Frankrijk, in a punk pub. Apparently there was outrage last night at a punk gig. People were all fired up about the Dakota pipeline, you know what I'm saying? The Dakota, yeah, all fired up about the Dakota pipeline issue. And so there was a guy on stage, and he was molested by an angry activist because the guy on stage was wearing an Native American headdress. Yeah? And there was, of course, the cry of racism, trivialization, and misappropriation of sacred indigenous cultural symbols. You know, looking, oh, you can't wear that! You know? Firstly, though, what was so funny about it, the guy had to actually explain that he actually was a Native American Indian, and it was a natural heirloom that his father had given to him. Whoops! Secondly, it was a punk gig, right? It was a punk gig, right? So they're moaning about this guy and his misappropriation of American Indian culture, and I wonder if the activist who attacked him was sporting a Mohican, or a Mohawk hairstyle, had Maori-style tattoos all up and down their arms, had piercings like the Peloponnesian tribes and body scarring of some African tribes. And it would not surprise me either if this activist who attacked him did Mongolian throat singing, played a djembe or a didgeridoo, or a sitar in a fake Irish, Kurdish, Inuit crossover, a narco folk band. And they wonder why people voted for Trump. Identity politics! Ugh! I was getting really pissed off with the model hippie couples constant crystal posts on social media about their never-ending bond, their spiritually superior connection with the universe, and the awesome tantricness of everything they did, everyone they met, and everyone that was blessed enough to be farted upon by them. Guess what? Guess what? They just split up. I love them now! One more thing. An attack on Ivanka Trump's clothing line is a direct attack on the president, says the White House. An attack on Ivanka Trump's clothing line is a direct attack on the president, says the White House. And we all wondered where Armageddon would start, didn't we? Oh, we thought it would be maybe the Middle East, Israel, Palestine, Taiwan, China, alien invasion, meteor strike. No, it's all going to be about kinky knickers and free braziers. Yep. The Trumps put the war in wardrobe. It's the nuclear holocaust. 36, 24, 36? 36? Ivanka's measurements? No, that's the codes to the nuclear bombs. Dutch right winger, do you want to hear that? No, you don't want to hear that, do you? Poem about racism? No, you don't hear that, no. Ooh, here's a nice one. When dealing with depression and anxiety, people often say you have to deal with your demons. No, no, no. You have to deal with a lot more than that. You have to deal with the ogre of obsession, the goblin of guilt, the OC demons, the cruel clown of compulsion, the marauding memory monster, the haunting head trick, the seven-headed hydra of hypochondria, the amnesia agonizer, the depression devil with his find me fiend, the quizmaster inquisitor in your synapses, the storm of stimulants, the tsunami of stimuli, the horror of euphoria, the arsenic arsehole of anger and arrogance, the vampire of vanity and venomous vitriol, the puking brute of belly worry, the troll of trembling, the swine of sweating, the unspeakable unthing called uncertainty, the ravenous raven of revenge, the rancid retching wreck and a wrench of retribution and regret, the doomsayer of doubt, the suicide soothsayer serpent syndrome, the wily worthless winch and wench of worry, the frightened fragile freak in a frenzy of frustration, the impulsive imp of ill-advised initiatives based on illness of information output, the torturer or territory trauma with inhuman instruments of indecision in inhospitality, the executioner of ecstasy, the hangman of hope, chin up, the headsman of the headstrong, the poison pen of pride, presence, perjury, purgatory and prejudice, and worst of all, the piranha of paranoid harmless when it is one of them alone. But should they all come in droves, beware, they constrict reason itself to the bone. One more then, another Dutch one to finish off. Ik heb een fucking brommer en ik woon in Bos en Lommer. Ik ben zo fucking dodelijk als een luchtwaffenbommer. Ja, one time. Ik heb een fucking scooter, maar ik maak nooit zo'n getoeter. Ik heb zoveel fucking slachtoffers als een gangster met een shooter. Ja, 2 times. Ik heb een fucking snoorfiets. De fucking weg hoort mij. Heb ik 1000 fietsers doodgereden en ben ik alleen maar fucking blij. Ik bleef de hele fucking winter van de weg, maar komt de fucking letter rijk als een fucking gek. Ja, 3 times. Je rijdt te snel. Bromfiets, bitch, je rijdt te fucking snel. Je rijdt te snel, snoorfiets, lul. Je rijdt te fucking snel. Je rijdt te fucking snel, brommer, klootzak. 50, 6 penose, die denkt je is zo'n gozer. Je rijdt te snel, bromfiets, slet. Je ziet er lekker uit in je mooie lentetrui, maar je bent niet lekker in je hoofd. En voor een fiets ben je te lui. Wil je een echte macho zijn met might en macht en pracht? En koop een Harley Davidson en gooi je fucking brommen in de fucking gracht. Niet bij mij.